My walk for Christ began here. I woke up here. This is where I came and realized that I have things to do for Christ, that I have responsibilities to take care of and to be about God's work. We are men of God. As a result, Ephesians 2:10 says, we have things to do that He prepared for us before the foundations of the earth. And I woke up to realize that I need to be about them.
Been coming for many years, and it's just been a great thing to look forward to every year. In '96 I was a president, and just the serving on the board has just made this such a unique part of my life. I'm able to volunteer in a lot of things, and I think the biggest blessing I've gotten from it is that I've been able to bring my sons to this for the last several years, and to be able to go through some of the things that we learn here with my kids, with my boys. It's been a blessing, and I'm just thankful for Men's Roundup and what it provides for men and their families.
3 years ago was probably the most impactful for me. That was the year that John Lynch came, and my life was going through a major transition at that point. And just the message that he shared, it was as if God was just speaking directly to my heart. I think I cried more that weekend than I ever did in my entire life, but it was, it was the good kind. That was really the weekend where my heart came alive to Christ. And every year I look forward to Roundup. It's the highlight of my year, and every year it just blows my mind how God works in my life and just speaks to my heart when I'm up here at Tadmore.
Men's Roundup has been about a 4-year experience for me, and it's a time I can fellowship not only with my church of origin, but I can connect with other people out here and realize Christ is doing many things in many areas, along with all the good teaching we get, and of course the worship time.
I first came to Roundup about 5 or 6 years ago. I can't remember exactly the day. I think it was 2007. And I had just started walking with the Lord again. I had just met some men from our church, and I'd never gone to a men's retreat, and they took me along. I listened to Lincoln Brewster, he was here, and I think it was Gary Thomas was the speaker. And my marriage is falling apart, and he spoke specifically about Christ-centered marriage, and it was an eye-opener. It completely reinforced all the things that I knew I'd been doing wrong, and really focused me, and I've been coming back ever since. And each time I get to learn something about myself, I learn something about the guys that I'm with, and I never miss a chance if I can. It's been huge.
Men's Roundup completely changed my walk and impacted me in a great way. Before I came to Men's Roundup the first time, I didn't really enjoy worship, honestly enough. Worship for me was something that you got through to get to the Word. But there was something about praising Jesus with 1,500 men that changed the way I worship forever and made me realize it's what I was made to do. So Men's Roundup has impacted me in a great way.
Probably the most profound way that Roundup has impacted me is it recharges my spiritual battery every year. My wife, she makes me come up here because if I don't get my spiritual battery recharged, I'm not the kind of husband that she needs. I'm not the kind of man the family needs to lead, and it impacts our family hugely. If I don't have my spiritual battery recharged, I'm dead. I'm a dead tool.
Tadmore's been a real special place to me. Growing up here, I went to day camp, and Men's Roundup has really developed and brought a lot of the men from around the state together in one place to fellowship and grow closer to each other and to God. And it's brought my brother out and got him to be more encouraged to go to church and to stick closer with the Lord. And it's just really great out here. It's really nice for right before school.
Through Roundup, I grew spiritually stronger through all the different meetings we've had. We've held just numbers of meetings, and it grew in prayer, in my spiritual walk. Thank you for allowing me to serve at Roundup and the years that I've served, and give myself for this. I thank you.